Hey guys, Grantor Delta G here, and welcome back to the next episode of the DIY House. Before we really delve into this episode is going to be about wall textures, building up the walls and using nice textures to really make them pop. Before we start this episode, though, I want to do a little bit of housekeeping. A lot of you have messaged me about talking about getting on a multiplayer server, helping you build stuff, look at some of the stuff that you've built, maybe do a dual commentary. I would love to do that, honestly. But you all sent me messages, and YouTube decided to delete those messages. So it would be much appreciated if you would send me back messages again of who you are and what you needed help with. I think one of you said you wanted like an adventure map, and one of you said just come check out my world. So please do that, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks. It sounded like a phone recording or something like that, like you were leaving a message on a voicemail. But anyway, I digress. This episode is going to be all wall textures. What I try to do is that I try to incorporate a bunch of different blocks into the textures of my walls to really make them look nice. So, let's start building a sample of them. Normally, I use my framework as wood planks like this, for those who didn't notice, and probably a lot of you, my OCD did get to me. I evened out the walls. This room became a lot larger, which is nice. And then this is going to be like the kitchen over here. This is supposed to be like a little island going on here. And then I put some stairs in just to kind of help with, framing the idea of the place and how this is all going to work out. So, that little update. Yeah, so, I just kind of go around the house and I put glass down like this. I always use glass as the second layer that I put in, just because it's about eye level with your character, so you'll be able to actually see out the windows, and it's really nice just to be able to look out and look outside of your house and see what's kind of going on. There are much more efficient ways to put glass down than the one that I'm doing right now. I'm probably not going to frame the entire house during this commentary. That would probably take too long. I'll finish this up, and then after I'm done with the commentary, I'll finish this up. I'll need more glass. I'll finish this up, and then who knows? I got a lot of time today, so I may do a second commentary. Ooh, special. So as you can see, we've surrounded the rest of the frame with glass. I actually didn't plan that out very well. And now, traditionally, the third layer I use is cobblestone. You're welcome to use whatever you want. You can use, another layer of, wood like this, or if you want to use just wooden planks again. This is the layer that kind of goes over the door. You always want to make your ceilings about, or at least, areas that you're standing near, 3 blocks high. Because if it's 2 blocks high, it'll be even with your character, and it just seems kind of awkward. It seems really tight, and, I'm not a big fan of it. So that's why I use these different wall textures. This helps, make it look nice, and it also kind of regulates how you're doing so far in terms of height. So this cobblestone is the next layer. It should top off the doors, whatever doors there are. Alright. It should top off whatever doors there are, so it kind of, cleans it up like so. So now, as you can see, we're kind of building up the walls now. This is always the second step that I do, just so I can get a better idea. And then finally, I'm going to build it up with one last layer of wooden planks, because this is going to be like the roof part for, extra parts of the house. I plan on doing a really open ceiling plan. The second floor with the stairs, you'll see right there. It's going to be like a ceiling floor. It's going to be this really nice, expansive bedroom. I'm going to try and put a bath in there, if that makes any sense. Bathroom in Minecraft. Notch, implement that. Anyway, oh, almost fell off there. When you're kind of, as a tip, when you're doing stuff like, building off like this, definitely sneak. You do that by pressing shift. I know it sounds kind of dumb if you already knew how to do that or what that does. But for those who didn't, that's what you're going to definitely want to do when you're building something up high. Oop, my bad. Alright, so now that the actual house framing is done, let's take a look at what it looks like from the outside. Yeah, it's very nice. It's a good idea to kind of come in here And for rooms that are on the inside of the house, I wouldn't use the same textures you're using on the outside because that would use glass. And I don't know how to describe it. Glass just sometimes doesn't look good when you're going from inside one building to another, or a room inside a building to another. So in that case, I like to use timber like that, or actual wood. It gives it a really nice texture. It looks really nice. I'm actually leaving that doorway open because I don't think there should be a door between the dining room and the kitchen. That's what I plan on doing with this space. This is supposed to be like this. This is just kind of like a little branch off area, like a little bar, I guess you could say almost. So we're going to continue on over here with the texture that we just started using of the wood planks, the wood, and then wood planks again. Because then what you're going to want to do with there's going to be another layer on top of that, which is going to be more wood planks, but that'll be actually part of the roof. Not necessarily the roof, but that'll be part of the second floor. So you're actually not going to see it, which is going to look nice. Alright, so now you're done kind of framing that stuff. So now what we would do from this point is, start building from here, and then, you just kind of fill in the rest of the area, and that'll be the second floor because the stairs, if I'm correct, should lead you right up to that. That's why I started building these to get a good idea of what I was doing. So, if you take anything away from this episode, wall textures are a great idea to kind of make the room pop. Stuff like that. If it's a wall on the interior of the house, don't bother with the windows. Replace it with a wood like that because it does look very nice. And that's what I've got to offer so far. I may change things up a little bit depending on how I feel and what it looks like. I'll update you on that in the next video. But for now, I want to thank you all for watching. Thank you all for your continued support. I don't know if you guys read the bulletins. I posted this bulletin about YouTube wanting me to post some ads on my videos. I want to let you all know I did not make this channel for the sake of money. Not at all. I was not expecting to get that at all. That was quite a surprise. So, you know what? I just want to thank you all again because you guys have given me a lot of support. I've gotten a lot of views on my videos, a lot more than I had anticipated. And you guys are just the greatest. So, I think that about concludes it for this video, this episode. Next episode, I'm going to talk about building on a second floor and some key tips for that. And that'll just about do it. So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for subscribing. And I will see you next time.